Welcome to Liz Rocks and Stuff. I'm Liz. It's time to see what's in my tumbler, episode 49. Starting out with Rainbow Tiger. This is coming out of stage 4 this week, and it is gorgeous. By the way, I also want to apologize for my voice. It is pollen season here, and it is apparently decided to be very nasty. So this is rinsing out the grit from the stage 4 rocks. I was a little questionable because the slurry didn't look quite how I would have expected it to look, but it all turned out in the end. So I'm very happy with how these turned out. But before we can see what they look like, we need to do a burnishing cycle, clean off all the excess grit. So get everything put back in the barrel. We're going to fill that back up with water and then do 3 tablespoons of borax. I know I've said it multiple times. I think I am going to switch back to ivory soap. I do think that does a better job of cleaning. It does a better job of breaking things down, and it doesn't kill your grass. So win-win-win, I guess. Anyway, so this is the rinsing off of the burnishing cycle. And we're going to get these all sorted out. So we need to get the rocks separated from the resin. So I'm just going to do this for just a little bit, and then I'll show you the final results. We're going to set the resin off to the side to dry so it can get put away after it's thoroughly dried out. And then do a dry. So this is a piece of the blue. You can see it got very, very shiny. And then a smaller piece of the red. And then I'm going to show you a piece of the gold. So this batch turned out so nicely. And then I'm going to do a quick sweep over of the rest of the rock so you can see how they all turned out very, very nicely. There is one piece of agate down there. I'm not sure where that came from, but it was in the batch and it got shiny too. All right, moving on to the Mexican mix. This is currently in stage 2, moving into stage 3. I did try to find out what these rocks are because I know I've been saying I need to look up what they are because I really like some of them, like the lavender, lilac colored ones. They're really pretty. I looked it up. They didn't specify on Kingsley North is where I got these from. Did not specify exactly what they are. So I'm going to have to rely on some kind of identifying app to try and figure out what they are. They're not amethyst or something like that. They're a different color, so I don't know. I tried to find out, but it's going to have to wait. So now we are going to put these into a burnishing cycle to get these all nice and clean before we put them into the next stage being 3. So these are going to be ready in just a couple of weeks. Kind of excited. I've done mixed batches before, but I haven't done this particular mix of all from one country. And I do have another batch of Brazilian mixed rocks that I think I might start up when these are done. And I think those are going to look really, really cool. So out of the bath, they look pretty decent. It definitely needed it. There was a lot of dirt and gunk in there. And I'm finally moving that rock out of the way. It was bothering me, but whatever. So now we're going to do a quick sort to see if anything is chipped or broken. Luckily, I didn't find anything that was chipped or broken in here, so that was nice. It's always good to know that things aren't getting destroyed while they're being ground down. Now that barrel is only about half full. I wasn't happy with how full that was, so I'm going to put in some ceramic filler, ceramic media, and then my stage 3 grit, and these are going to go on the tumbler for a week, and then they should be done, like I said, in a couple of weeks. So looking forward to this batch. And finding out what some of these rocks actually are. I did try to rewrite the lid here because I could barely read it. But that marker is truly dying, and I need to get a new one. Problem is not a lot of colors show up well on the silver. So moving on to the Sardonyx. The Sardonyx is currently in stage 1. This is quickly becoming a favorite of mine. I like the variety in the colors, how the rocks are all just an assortment of colors. They're turning out really cool looking, and I'm just excited to see how these go. Now I did throw in a bunch of the last of my micro rocks for filler. So, probably wasn't the best idea to do that with this particular batch, but I am going through here and I'm sorting out the trash filler rock that I put in to make up some space in the barrel. And I am sorting for stage 1 and stage 2 ready. And then I did something really weird and kind of had to backtrack it. So you're going to see me do a bunch of weird stuff. So first off, I thought that I needed to combine my first and second stage rocks to have a cohesive, enough of a barrel. Turns out that I had enough stage 2 without the stage 1. So what I ended up having to do is resort out the stage 1 rocks that were at the bottom of the barrel. So I did pull those out. They were good enough. They could have gone through stage 2, but since I do have more than enough rocks for this, I decided to go ahead and just do a straight stage 2 barrel. So I'm going to then put everything in to go into stage 3. So now that the barrel has been topped up, I'm going to take the trash filler rock. I say that they're not really trash, but they're not gemstone quality, whatever. So then put in the borax, put in my 3 tablespoons of stage 3, stage 2. These are going into stage 2. Get all of that buttoned up and ready to go, and then relabel these for stage 2. And then now we have the Jasper Zoo. This is also currently in stage 1. I have a lot of this. I think I got 2 pounds of both of these, or I might have just gotten 1 pound of each. But I have a lot of these 2 types of rocks. This is Cobra Jasper and Zebra Jasper. And I think I am going to tumble everything through at least stage 1. And then do several stage 2 through 4 batches with this. I think I just want to get it all at least to a stage 2 roundness if I can before I start moving everything on to stage 2. So this may be quite a while with the Jasper Zoo. I might have several batches of it by the time it's done. But anyway, so that's the stage 2 ready rocks that I'm putting away in their cup. And now I'm topping up the barrel with a little bit of those, a mix of the 2 rocks. So that's the Zebra Jasper, and then that's the Cobra Jasper. And then I am going to fiddle with it to see if I can get it somewhat level, add in my water, and then put in my stage 1 media or grit, and move these into stage 1. And for some reason I decided I needed to touch it, so now I have stage 1 grit all over my finger, and it feels amazing. All right, so I'm trying to rewrite that marker. It's just really, truly dying. All right, now I have an empty barrel. What am I going to do with it? So I'm going to do something people are probably not going to like. I bought some rocks off of Amazon, and I want to see, can you get decent tumbling rocks on Amazon? And the reason is because if you've ever ordered rocks from Rockshed in Kingsley North, the rocks are amazing. They're great companies. I love buying from them. But the shipping is really expensive. I mean, it's $15 baseline for rocks. So this is petrified wood that I purchased from Amazon. And now, full disclosure, I have tumbled rocks from this particular supplier before. I have tumbled rocks I've purchased on Amazon before. I've even done it on this channel. So the Dragon Bloodstone from the very, very early videos, that was purchased on Amazon. I've been gifted amethyst from Amazon. So I kind of know, yes, you can buy decent tumbling rocks on Amazon if you cannot afford the shipping from the other suppliers. So this is me showing, can you buy decent rocks to tumble on Amazon? So I purchased petrified wood. I couldn't find petrified wood anywhere else anyway, and I really wanted to tumble some, so this is what we're doing. So this is my Amazon pet wood in stage 1. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see where that Amazon batch goes, and I hope you all have a good week.